Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We recently tested out the Strength Super Vegeta EZA in against Red Zone Zamasu. So now it's only fair we try out the first Super EZA in Dokkan with SSJ3 GOKU. Would have done this a little bit earlier, but with me being away, busy and now ill, it just hasn't happened. But we are going to start with a Whis. We always do this. Let's not forget as well, Goku is going to have a one-turn crit on his first turn, which is now, which is going to help with him doing some extra damage against Fusion Zamasu, which I will take because of course you want to get out of this phase as quickly as possible. And I still stand by what I said. Also, he could actually dodge this. Is he going to? No, but 52k of a Whis, not bad. I mean, that's 500k right there. And considering he has nothing else defensively aside from just sheer stats and dodge, not bad. Not bad. One good thing though is, with his extra 30% before attacking, regardless if he's not in slot 1 and he's in slot 2 or slot 3 like he is now, because AoEs happen before he attacks, he actually triggers that extra 30% chance to dodge. So against Zamasu's AoEs and even eventually AoEs from the 9th anniversary content and AoEs from Shadow Dragon and Mega, he does actually have a 60% chance to dodge. So that actually works out quite nicely. 13.5 mil guaranteed crit, that is huge damage to do. 8.4, an additional as well, and this is going to be a guaranteed crit. That is back to back, what, just over 8 million crits? Yeah, 8.4. And he fair enough. This is a 30% chance to dodge. Excuse me? He dodged about 3 attacks with a 30% chance to dodge. Let me just check something. Did I give him some skill orbs that give him dodge? No. I actually generally forgot to put skill orbs on him. So he was generally with a 30% chance to dodge doing that. And AoE's in slot 3. That doesn't happen. Okay. I'm gonna do this then. Yeah, I'm gonna let Vegeta get his extra attack and defense triggered. And we still have a Whis active on top of that. So that's guard and a Whis. Jeez is chilling. Yeah, still took 32k though, but I mean, he's going to do over an 11 million damage with a guaranteed crit. So Zamasu, guess what you can do for a second time? Actually, a third time. Hold the damage. This is why both Super Vegeta and the Super EZA SSJ3 GOKU is very suited to Zamasu with just doing this kind of damage quickly. Double digits. Of course. I mean, of course, Vegeta had all his extra attack and defense, guard, and a Whis active. If he took more than that, I'd generally be shocked. I would have thrown my phone. I wouldn't, but, you know, for the sake of how stupid that would have been, I would have thrown my phone. But yeah, I also do think he's very much suited for Zamasu, especially because his conditional, or his turn conditional buffs. You know, for 5 turns, has 150% attack and defense. Zamasu is extremely short. Shadow Dragon and Mega on the longer side, 9th anniversary content, much more on the longer side. He's going to lose that easily in those events, whereas Zamasu, you can kind of get through it, or he's about to lose it, or he'll only be like a turn without it, or 2 turns, but he won't even have appeared again. And then, you know, after 7 turns, you lose an extra 150 and the 50% chance for an additional super. However, from 8th turn onwards, you do have 100% attack and defense on super, which is multiplicative, which is good. However, that is a lot of just sheer stats to lose out on. Again, which is why I do think he's much more suited for Zamasu, because he is so short. Not in stature, I mean, content-wise. I mean, he might be fairly short. I don't know how tall he actually is. Let's use the second Whis. I'm waffling today, boy. Just in case. I mean, we actually probably could have got away with not using one, just because I bet there isn't a super attack in slot 1. Okay, never mind. You smile at me. You proved me wrong. We'll start with that smile, that devilish smile. I was with chest. I was sitting there like, watch him not super attack me in slot 1. And of course, because Goku did dodge, let's not forget, next turn he comes about. Actually, I don't even know if this actually follows in. No, it is, because it's for 3 turns. Next turn he comes about, because he did dodge Zamasu, he will have an additional 150% attack and defense and a 50% chance to crit for 3 turns because he did dodge on top of his potential system as well. So we've actually had a very, very good start. Very good start. It's a shame we can't have the Whis carry into the second phase because we've actually done a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Which is why, again, having that crit additional. Again, I don't know why I said again. If he super attacks, we actually would have carried it over. That's really annoying. Really annoying. So, I mean, yeah, we're sitting on a 305k attack stat right now. Not that it matters, because Zamasu's literally... If we flicked him, Zamasu is dead. Right now. I mean, at least Birdku can stack extra. I mean, 50k on a normal with a Whis, it just, again, isn't too bad. Again, especially because all he has to rely on is dodge and not a lot of the... I mean, there we would have a 60% chance to do so. I just realized he's had 2 turns to dodge. And with the AoEs, he triggers the extra 30% again because it's before he attacks. So that's a 60% chance to dodge. But he hasn't done it twice. However, when he only has a 30% chance to dodge, he's doing it. Goku, you taking the piss? We've got everyone's ready to cook right now. Goku's fully taking the piss. He's dodged more when he has a less likely chance of doing so. Do I want Gogeta on rotation? Probably not. So we're gonna do it like, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, because then one of the attacks that we did, we've already got enough orbs for full power for Goku to come out, literally like that. No, Oob just tanks those. He tanks those. Loved. It's so nice to finally have. I know it's not my one, but it's so nice to finally have my own full power straight for Goku. I went from having him like not at all to having him with 2 dupes in. Which, I've seen him catch a decent amount of flack recently, and I'm like, where's this coming from? Because, yeah, he's aged, of course, but he's still a very good unit. Especially with dupes. So how about you watch your language and relax yourself? Because Goku's still... He's still very good. He's still very, very good. You can hold that. One of your actions is disabled. You're not going to touch me. Really? Again? No? Really? Yeah. Whoa! Disappointing. Why not? Let's pop one of these. Damn. I know, to be fair, I know he doesn't actually have that much. I mean, we're down to 247. I think we've lost the 5 turns. Like the 150% attack and defense for 5 turns. I think we've lost that. To be fair, as I said, Gogeta, as I was going to say, Gogeta doesn't... That's fine, we got the revival. Gogeta hasn't actually stacked that much. I'm just really surprised the additional super didn't come through. Most of the time that additional super comes through. I also brought him because when actually, let me go check. I'm adamant I brought them when I done the Super Vegeta video and it just wasn't an issue. Like, they were fine. I mean, they were fine before. I've done a whole video on them. But I did not see them in the video before get clocked for 300k. Maybe we just got lucky with the placements of the attacks. Yeah, they were here. No, are they here? I'm generally checking. No, they were there. I think we just generally got lucky where the placement of the attacks were coming from. Right, let's get a full power stage for Goku out. Why not pop that? Just because I am Super Vegeta. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's carry on cooking. Carry on cooking with shit gas, with fire. Oh. I was just waiting for a super attack to come in slot 1, but we managed to avoid that. And I get to see these animations on a regular now. So nice. So nice. Yeah, it's not even my one, but still. This should be fine. Again, the friend one's rainbowed as well. Yep, 90 damage. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But yeah, I think Goku's lost the 5 turns of 150% attack and defense. I think we're very soon-ish about to lose the 7-turn buff. Which means not only do we lose out on... I mean, technically, we lose out on the 150 because from the 8th turn, the 100% is when performing a super attack, which applies at different times. But we also miss out on a 50% chance of an additional super, which is a shame. So we're only going to be relying on the potential system for that, which means he goes from potentially performing 3 super attacks, which he hasn't even done a normal of, let alone 3 supers, to just that. Why not pop it? Why not? Now, there's a ton of attacks in slot 1. So let's just hope. Let's hope Birdku can get us through. Let's hope there's no super attack in slot 1 before he supers, so at least we get to see like one more showing of SSJ3 Goku. However, he is only on 200k defense right now. So one thing, as I mentioned, he's a lot more suited to Fusion Zamasu, but we're on turn 8. And I'm pretty sure he appeared on turn 1. So no, actually we've lost both of them. So now we're on, from turn 8, 100% attack and defense on super. This is literally just 200k defense and a 30% chance to dodge he has to rely on, which isn't enough. And now we're only doing 7.7 million damage, or 7.7 million on a super. So while he is good, while he is strong, this is one of the shortest events in the entire game. I mean, in terms of difficult content, this is like the shortest you're gonna get. Like, Zamasu is extremely short. And he's run out of both of his buffs. I mean, you know, depending on what team you use, you can do it a little bit quicker. But he's run out of both of his buffs, and relying on 200k defense on someone who now does 750k on a normal. Because again, Goku has no SA effects. His defense is literally... will go up a little bit because of that 100% on super from the 8th turn onward. So he still won't have enough, I don't think, out of sheer stats to compete with Zamasu's normals. And he loses a ton of damage. He loses a ton of damage once those 7 turns are up. But I mean, he done well. He done well. While you're in those turn conditional buffs, very strong. Very strong. Defensively, there's still some holes, but I mean, he does have that dodge chance, and again, having that extra 30% on Zamasu's AoEs does work really well for him. Once they're gone, though, I think he does become a little bit of a liability. Like, Zamasu would have caught him so easily. But then again, having a second revival in a unit that came out yonks ago, that is now somewhat runnable and viable in 2024, I don't mind that too much. I don't need them to be untouchable and new best unit in the game again, or back to being number 1. So I'm fine with it. When it comes to the 9th anniversary content, which of course JP players get to use him in, I don't think you would bring him in there. So Global, we have a little bit more playtime with him right now, just because our content isn't as difficult, but he could definitely be touched. Let me tell you that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care of the rest of your day, and peace.